Hey guys, this is Coach Chad here at Back in Motion, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to increase performance in baseball players specifically. Now there's two things that I want to touch upon is one, strengthening the lower body, because that's where you're going to get all your power from when you're throwing a ball, especially when you're pitching or catching. That's where you get all your explosion, your power from, to increase that velocity. Okay, so there's a couple exercises I want to show you. So the first exercise is a reverse lunge. Okay, this is a great exercise to open up those hips and get more power and explosion through those hips. Okay, you're also going to get a lot of power from the hamstrings, the glutes, the quads. So all you're going to do is you're going to start body weight first off. Okay, so what I want you to do is you're going to come down and then come back up, reset, come back down, come back up. All right, now if you want to make this harder, we can go front rack position where we grab two dumbbells. We load them right here on the shoulders. Okay, same thing, step back and then come back forward. This is also going to increase core stability as well, because that weight is going to want to try to pull you forward. Now another great exercise is just traditional squats, right? So keeping that butt up, chest up, and then coming back up. Same thing, we can do a front rack squat for that as well, which is going to also increase core stability. And the last thing is box squats, okay? By just exploding onto the box and landing nice and softly, that's going to increase explosion to the hips as well. Now another great tool to have is working on your stability as a baseball player, right? We want to be able to stand up nice and tall, get a lot of power through that core, because that's going to help translate to get more power through those hips and those legs. So what I want you to, a great exercise is you're going to come up nice and tall, you're going to press out right here. This is called a pull-off press. Okay, the resistance band is going to sit right in front of me. You're going to come up and then chop down, come up and then chop down. Now the resistance is going to want to pull you this way, but you want to stand up nice and tall, working on the stability of the core. To make this exercise harder, we're going to do this in inline position. So I'm going to have 1 foot in front and 1 foot behind. This is going to increase balance, but also again stability. All right guys, second exercise for core stability. We're going to do unilateral farmer carries. This is a great exercise to work on grip strength, but also core stability as well. So the whole goal here is you're going to have the weight right by your side. I want it to be heavy, but not too challenging where the weight's going to pull you down like this. You want to be able to stand up nice and tall. So as you hold the weight by your side, you're just going to walk. Keep that chest up nice and tall. And then once you get to a certain distance, you're going to change hands and do the same thing. This is a full body exercise, which is going to work your legs as well, but also really work on that core and keeping that good posture. All right, guys, last and final thing to make more performance in a baseball player is working in different planes of motion, right? Not only working in a sagittal plane, but also working in transverse and frontal. Okay, so coming in forward like this and rotating, okay, doing lateral rotation, okay, backwards rotate. Those are all great ways to increase planes of motion, right? Because in baseball, we're not always working at one plane of motion, we're working in different planes of motion as well. So always changing up the plane is always great to increase overall performance in baseball. So that's the three things, guys: strength, core stability, and working in different planes of motion is going to increase overall performance in baseball players.